Okay, I was just putting in this stuff there. Okay. Sorry. I had to fix this stuff. Oh, shoot. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's September 11th, 20 years. Hi, Lisa H. Hi, Isabel. Michelle. GB, Annie B. Hey, I didn't realize. That's so funny now. GB and Annie B. You guys related? Jody Vandriel, hello. Jackie Burns, Nana Patty, Kathy, Help Me Rhonda, Jennifer Markovich, Tracy Kloss, Sabrina Rochelle, David Lane, let me see here. Michelle Knighton, Nona May, Tracy Kloss, I said Tammy, right? Okay. Gail B. Lorraine, hello. Patty Martin. Hi, Patty. How's it going? Teresa W. Do we know about Tracy's dog yet? Hi, Christy. Let me check my Slack because she was writing me something. Let me see. Wait, there's something wrong with my... What? What? That date can't be right. Okay, so she said Lucy is alive and improving. So picking her up now. She's going to need a lot of care and meds at home, but I'm wanting to do it. The vet said animals do better at home anyway, as long as you put the work in to care for her. This will take a while for her to get over. I love you. I'm sorry could not join you all last night. I had a migraine and the eyes hurt from crying all day. Thank you for your prayers, and I will hope to see you guys tonight. I accidentally called. Sorry, I hope I didn't wake you up or anything. No, you're fine. Okay, good. I'm glad she's good. But you know what's really weird? It's putting a message in Slack that was like, it says Tuesday, September 7th, but that wasn't on Tuesday. I know for certain it wasn't on Tuesday, September 7th. Why would that do that? It doesn't make sense. Okay, anyway, I'm glad Lucy's good. I was really scared about that last night. Ugh. Okay. Then when she called me today, I was like, oh no. I didn't think it was going to be good news. And then she said, I accidentally called you. And then I asked her how Lucy was. And then, yeah. All right, so that's good. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Now, where was I? Let me just see what's going on in the world here. Okay. So here's some more on that guy that killed that family in the home invasion. Okay, so this Florida man, he killed 4 people on Sunday, including an infant. I think the infant was 3 months old, an infant boy, and his parents. He reportedly believed God told him to save an imaginary 11-year-old girl that the victims were torturing and sex trafficking. The Polk County Police said on Thursday the Marine veteran Brian Riley, 33, confessed to stalking the family at their Lakeland home before entering in full body armor and fatally shooting them and their family dog. Riley had no connection to the victims. Sunday's shooting claimed the life of Justice Gleason, 40, his girlfriend Teresa Lanham, 33, their 3-month-old son, and Teresa's mother, Kathy Delgado, age 60. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said Riley broke into the home looking for Amber, a non-existent girl he believed was being trafficked out of the home. Police said there is no evidence that any sex crimes occurred at the residence. After killing the family dog, Riley allegedly admitted to shooting through a bathroom door that Gleason was holding shut. Riley reportedly gained entry into the bathroom and found Gleason, Teresa Lanham, and their infant son, and their 11-year-old daughter huddled together. He then fatally shot the parents, the baby, and their baby, according to police. He then grabbed the 11-year-old girl and asked her where Amber was. She said, "I'm not Amber. There is no Amber." And he said, "I want to know who Amber is." And he counted 3, 2, 1, pow, and he shot her, Judd alleged. Riley reportedly continued to shoot at the girl while claiming God told him it was okay because she was involved in sex trafficking. The girl who survived played dead until law enforcement arrived. Riley was arrested after exchanging gunfire with police at the Lakeland home. He's charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder of a police officer, shooting into a building, armed burglary, and second-degree arson. Judd said Riley has no remorse for the slayings, and he remains jailed without bond. Okay, great. That sounds like a story he made up, or what the heck he's doing. I don't know. Oh, boy. Looks like Prince Andrew's in trouble, huh? Wow. That's not too good, is it? I don't know. Scooter likes the royal families. I could care absolutely less. It's a little sad that he used to be the good-looking one, right? Lawyers for Virginia Roberts Griffer now say they have successfully served Prince Andrew with notice of her SA lawsuit filed in New York. The court documents say a process server left the legal papers with the police officer at the Royal Lodge on August 27th. The paperwork from the process server, Cesar Augusto Sepulveda, was filed in court in New York on Friday. Andrew's attorneys say the papers were not served properly, and they have no plans to attend a hearing scheduled on the case on Monday. The report came after earlier reporting said that the British royal family had been avoiding the service. Process servers have shown up at his residence, and they have refused to take the summons and refused to let the process servers in to serve. Chairman of the New York City-based law firm said he has stopped coming out in public and he has stopped moving around. Virginia Roberts said that she filed the lawsuit early last month, accusing Andrew of essaying her when she was 17 years old. She had previously said the billionaire Jeffrey Epstein paid her to have relations with the Duke of York while she was underage. And Prince Andrew denies these accusations. According to the BBC, a process server went to the Royal Lodge on August 26th and was unable to serve papers. The court documents say that he told the prince's security team that he had not been able to accept service, that he would not accept service of any court papers. Sepulveda was given contact information for a solicitor but got no response. Following day, he returned to the Royal Lodge and spoke with the head of security, who reportedly told him he could leave the papers with the police at the main gates and they would be sent on to the lawyers. Virginia's legal team considers that served, but the U.S. District Judge will have to make that final determination. Okay, that's really mature, right? I just won't go out and I won't accept any papers. Prince Andrew has until September 17th to respond to the lawsuit if the judge determines he has been served. He's been served. Stop playing games with people. Sorry. Sorry. A Wisconsin teen who helped attack and stab another girl in 2015 will be released from a mental health institution next week. The Waukesha County Judge, Michael Boren, requested the release of 19-year-old Anissa Weir from the Winnebago Mental Health Institute. Weir is required to wear a tracking device and continue psychiatric treatment as an outpatient. She'll be released on Monday. Boren said that the release provides for the protection of the community for the victim and is fair to Weir. After a sleepover celebrating her friend Morgan Geyser's 12th birthday in May of 2014, Weir and Geyser lured 12-year-old Peyton Leutner to the woods. They stabbed her 19 times and left her for dead. The two defendants later told police they carried out the attack to satisfy Slender Man, a fictional horror character popularized in an indie video game. Weir and Geyser claim they believe their families would be harmed if they did not attack their classmate. Peyton survived the attack after she made her way to a nearby road and flagged down a cyclist. While Geyser and Weir both made insanity pleas, Weir took the case to trial and eventually pled guilty to attempted second-degree intentional homicide as part of a plea deal. The arrangement also allowed her to legally attribute her actions to mental illness. Weir was sentenced to 25 years in a mental facility in December of 2017. A jury found that she was not criminally responsible, but because of her mental illness. She petitioned the court for conditional release in March, and the Waukesha County Circuit Judge Michael Boren found that there was no clear and convincing evidence that the defendant posed a substantial risk of harm to others, herself, or serious property damage. Another condition of her release will be the assignment of case managers to track her progress until she's 37 years old, when her commitment sentence ends. The judge said in court that he has read several reports from the Institute that indicate that Weir has been cooperative with her treatment and understands what she did. She's shown no dangerous behavior, and she's not been on any psychotic medication since arriving. Boren has been the judge for both cases since the beginning. Although he no longer handles criminal cases, he has kept Weir's cases for consistency. And a little more in the Murdaugh case. Alex Murdaugh was not at the scene, where he was reportedly shot by an unknown gunman when police arrived. Murdaugh's attorney, Jim Griffin, who's been providing details and corrections to previous reports since the incident on Saturday, said that when deputies arrived at the shooting scene, Murdaugh had been picked up by a Good Samaritan who drove him to the hospital, towards the hospital. Griffin made the comments Thursday after reporters revealed that the initial incident report said that Murdaugh had no visible injuries, despite that report that he had been shot in the head. I presume that the deputy checked the no visible sign of injury on the incident form because he was not able to assess Alex since Alex had left the scene before the deputy arrived. Deputies eventually caught up with the unknown Good Samaritan and Murdaugh about 7 miles away from the Charleston Highway, where a helicopter dispatched from the Colleton County Fire Rescue landed to pick him up, carry him the rest of the way to Savannah, Georgia, for treatment of what the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division called a superficial wound. The Hampton County Sheriff's T.C. Small said no visible injury was likely a mistake and issued a corrected report later in the day that said an other major injury was visible. The incident report said that a deputy met with Murdaugh before he was taken away on the helicopter. Interestingly, the outlet said the initial reports from both the sheriff's office and SLED do not mention that Murdaugh was shot while changing a tire, as Griffin told multiple media outlets. Murdaugh's 911 call came in at 1:34 p.m. Saturday afternoon, and the helicopter was dispatched 9 minutes later, but Hampton County deputies weren't dispatched for another 12 minutes at 1:55. Smalls has said that his deputies were tied up in another county and that officers from Varnville arrived first. According to a witness, the helicopter arrived at 2:15 p.m. and left 10 minutes later for Savannah. Griffin, however, told reporters that Murdaugh was taken to the hospital in Charleston, South Carolina, even after law enforcement had correctly said Savannah. Despite suffering significant head trauma in the shooting, according to Griffin, who said he had a skull fracture, entry and exit wound, and brain bleeding in 2 places, Murdaugh left the hospital 2 days later, checked himself into a rehab after announcing that he was quitting the law firm his great-grandfather founded. The firm said later it had forced him out on Friday, the day before the shooting, because of misappropriation of funds. No arrests have been made in the shooting, and police have not released a description of a suspect or suspect's vehicle or weapon used. Griffin, however, said the shooter was driving a blue truck and that Murdaugh had met with a sketch artist. Yeah. The Hampton County Sheriff's Office asked SLED to take the lead on the shooting investigation. SLED already has the lead in the June 7th murders of Murdaugh's wife, Maggie, and son, Paul, who were found shot to death on the Murdaugh's hunting estate, Moselle, which spans Hampton and Colleton counties. The agency has been very tight-lipped about both investigations. Interesting. This is the one Jimmy was talking about that I told you about before. He almost looks like that guy in Big Lug, the one's brother, whatever it was. Somebody else looked like that too in a case we were covering. I remember trying to remember his name. Guess he has not a nice face. So this is a Maryland judge, and he was at the center of a child abuse investigation. He killed himself on Friday as federal agents came to his home to arrest him. The Caroline County judge, Jonathan Newell, age 50, who took a leave of absence more than a month ago, posted pictures on Facebook and said authorities were on a loudspeaker telling him to come out of his home. Shortly thereafter, he reportedly shot himself. The U.S. Attorney's Office of Maryland confirmed in a statement that FBI agents found Newell deceased of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. They also stated that agents were there to arrest the judge and ex-prosecutor on charges of exploitation of a child. A criminal complaint accused Newell of installing a camera in the bathroom of a Hooper's Island cabin he shared with a minor boy during a hunting trip. The boy reportedly discovered the device, prompting his parents to contact the police. After investigators confronted Newell about the investigation, he allegedly swallowed a camera memory card. The judge allegedly told authorities that he wanted to charge his phone, but when he leaned down, he apparently retrieved the memory card and ate it. The investigator heard a loud, distinguishable crunch from the area of Newell's mouth. After another minute or two, the investigator heard the same crunch again from Newell's mouth, followed by Newell immediately reaching for and drinking from a cup located on his dresser. According to federal prosecutors, Newell was hospitalized, and a CT scan detected the presence of a foreign object that was ingested. Further, the memory card from the camera the boy discovered was missing. Amid their investigation, the FBI reportedly interviewed several young boys who said they had been to the cabin with Newell and that Newell had touched their naked private parts while claiming he was checking for ticks. Authorities raided Newell's home in late July, around the time he took a leave of absence from work. Despite allegedly swallowing an SD card, authorities said they found various videos on a hard drive that showed young males showering, Newell installing the cameras in a bathroom, and Newell checking a naked young male for ticks. When did this happen? How long ago did that happen? Eesh. Check you for ticks. Ugh. Why was he away with these young boys? Whose young boys were they, and why was he away with them? Oh gosh, I switched at birth. Haven't heard that in a long time. Woman sues for $4.8 million after DNA test reveals a baby swap 20 years ago. Looks like this was in China, isn't it? I think so. They have the Hello Kitty, and the cribs don't look like something that would be here. Let me see here. Oh, it's taking forever to load. Okay, so let's see what happened here. Oh, Spain. Hospital in Spain has apologized, citing human error amid revelations that 2 baby girls had been switched at birth. This is so large. They learned of the mistake after one of the baby girls, now 19 years old, took a DNA test and showed that her parents who raised her were not her own. She's suing doctors for some $4.8 million, according to multiple reports. Health authorities in Spain maintain there is no corruption at their clinics, blaming one-off human error for the tragic accident. It was human error, and we haven't been able to find out who was to blame. Officials stated that they are not aware of any other cases of baby swapping in their history and insist that their current operation would not allow such a mishap today. The plaintiff, who withheld her identity from the press, was born in 2002 in San Milan at a hospital in Spain's northern La Rioja region. Born 5 hours apart and underweight, the 2 infants were kept in nearby incubators around the same time. In 2017, a family dispute, according to the La Rojas local site, led the woman to take a paternity test, confirming she and her father are not in fact related. Another test confirmed her mother's identity, too. Her counterpart in the swap has reportedly been informed of the life-altering error. Wow. Attorney Jose Saez Murdaugh said that in this case of my client, she was born later but was given to the mother who gave birth to the first child. This is negligence so gross that it speaks for itself. Oh, wow. Not good. Not good. Wait a minute. 6 people were shot in Illinois and the gunman is on the loose. Is he found yet? What's this about? Apparently I missed a lot today. Hold on, Sal. Let's see what happened here. Police in East St. Louis are looking for 3 suspects who crashed into a Metro-Link train while trying to flee a shooting spree a few blocks away that left as many as 12 people wounded. St. Clair County Sheriff's Office and said suspects drove around crossing guards and tried to beat the train at the crossing but were unsuccessful. The suspects reportedly fled into a wooded area. At least 6 people have been taken to the St. Louis University Hospital from the shooting. The Metro officials said that about 10 passengers on the train were being evaluated for injuries, and train service between the 5th and Missouri and Emerson Park stations have been halted. Shuttle buses were transporting patients between the stations, but delays of up to an hour were expected. No more information was immediately available. I'm sure there's... All right. I think that's it for tonight with the true crime. I'm just going to put the number in. Feeling. Okay. I can't believe it's feeling cold in here tonight. Like, I was worrying about bringing my plants in, and now I'm like, I wish I had my foot heater. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Sharon. Patricia. LMW. Deborah Vancouver in Friday. Jody. John Masaki, nurse of all trades. Where are you, LMW? Yeah, I'm wondering if I should bring my plants. Somebody says no, it's going to warm up. I'm eating mixed nuts. Cashews, almonds, pecans, pistachios, and hazelnuts. Hello.
You are never going to believe.
What?
Never going to believe
What
happened to me tonight.
You got
I
robbed?
was telling Chat,
You got robbed?
No,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be that calm.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So
Okay, so
you won the lottery?
no, I'd be ecstatic.
Okay.
Okay, so I start to go outside to take Polly out. And while I'm out there, I thought, okay, I'll water. So I'm watering, getting ready to come back in.
Oh no, you fell?
No,
Oh,
the door was locked.
locked yourself out of the house?
No, I didn't lock myself out. Mark locked me out. So I go, oh crap. So I look, he's gone to bed.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now I want you to picture this for a minute. I want everyone to just close their eyes and get this vision in their head. I was in my pajamas. Polly was with me. I have no way to get in. I don't have my phone to even call Daisha to bring a key. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't even get in the garage, even if I had to sit in my car.
Right. But
Let's not forget, I have critters that come late at night.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
You went out and he didn't know you were outside?
Apparently not. So I am banging. And when I say banging, I mean banging on the sliding glass door, but I have a double pane glass door. Okay.
Okay.
I am screaming his name. Okay. I go to the front door. I am ringing the bell incessantly. I mean, ringing, ringing, ringing. And I have 2 huge panes of glass in my front doors. I am pounding on these. I mean, when I say pounding, my hands are swollen. My hands are so swollen. I know they're going to be black and blue tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I finally got a ceramic pot and started banging on the door with it to make it louder.
Oh my gosh.
As honest to God, I'm not lying. I was out there 25 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And all I was thinking is, oh my God, I'm going to be out here all night. And I open tomorrow morning at the store. I don't come in at 1 o'clock.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking, oh dear God, why didn't you bring your phone out, you idiot?
Oh my
Polly's
gosh.
looking at me. She's scared to death. She's running over in between the trash cans because I'm a lunatic at this point.
Can I ask one question? Is his bedroom upstairs or your bedroom's upstairs? Is there any way to get a rock and hit the window?
I did. Then there was a 2x4 and it was cut. I threw that up.
Oh my God.
Honest to God, I'm not lying. At this point, I didn't know if I wanted to cry or if I wanted to climb up with my bare hands onto the awning, like, wooden thing that we have, patio cover.
Right.
But I didn't have a ladder to get up there because the ladder's in the garage and the garage was locked. I go one more time to the front door. Now I am holding it, jiggling it back and forth. I mean, as hard as I can, like a gorilla. Is everyone getting this picture in their mind? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be out in this flipping backyard. No way to get through to anybody. I'm fair game for anything that comes into the backyard. And then in the back of my mind, as I'm thinking this, and I'm thinking, he's going to be dead tomorrow. He's going to be dead tomorrow.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, I am livid. So I go out one more time. Finally, 25 minutes later, thank God the door in the bedroom wasn't shut or he would have heard nothing. Because remember, we sleep with a fan and the fan is full blast.
Right.
He comes down and he looks at me like I'm doing something wrong by making all the noise. I look at him, I go, you don't want to go there with me. You do not want to go there with me. I go, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, I was livid. He just walks right back upstairs and shuts the door.
Oh my gosh.
I was so mad. So now my hands are bruised.
Oh my
And
god.
I can't even imagine what they're going to look like tomorrow. Because you know when you first get a bruise, but then when it really sets in, it really gets dark.
I bruise like crazy. If I try to bang something like that, I'm telling you, I burst the blood, the veins in my hand.
That's what I done. That's what I did. That's what I did. My wrists are all black and blue. They're going to think I was in handcuffs. I mean, both wrists are swollen and bruised. I mean, really pretty bruised. My fingers are so swollen. I took off my rings immediately when I got in because I knew my hands were going to swell really bad.
Yeah.
And my whole upper body is hurting. My neck is hurting because, I mean, if you could have seen me, I looked like a flippin' lunatic. I know I did. I mean, I'm shaking this like some kind of flippin' gorilla, you know, trying to make noise. But you know what the best part is of all of it? The real best part is I was going through all of this.
What?
I have two neighbors on both sides of me, okay?
Yeah.
Not one time did one of them look out. Now, I could have been in the midst of being murdered, screaming my head off, and nobody would have come out.
My gosh.
25 minutes and no one. If Roxanne had come out next door, I would have said, Roxanne, can I use your phone? I need to call Daisha. Not a peep from anybody. So, you know, when you have something like that happen
Yeah.
and you're so mad that you can't calm down, you know,
Right,
you just
yeah.
keep, well, that's where I'm at.
You want to
And
keep
it's like-
telling it, right? And yelling. And
Oh, God, I'm so mad. When I see him tomorrow morning, oh, God. It's a good thing I'm going to work early in the morning. Because if the tables had been turned and I did that to him,
But you,
oh,
but you didn't
Maron,
even have
he
like the
would have went
lights
nuts.
outside. Like when he went to shut, what is it, a sliding door to your backyard?
Yeah.
But so did you have the lights on and stuff? He
Carolyn,
didn't see you.
keep in mind, my backyard is nothing but window, 16 feet of bare window.
And he didn't
I
see
said
you
to
out
my-
there watering. Could he see you
Yes. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe he did it on purpose. Maybe he wanted me to be like Fred Flintstone. I don't know. I said to him, I go, don't tell me you didn't see me out there.
And he didn't
That's
do
what
it for
made
a
me so
joke. Like
mad.
Jimmy could do it for a joke, but he would be right there.
Oh, no. This wasn't a
Oh,
joke.
no.
No, this wasn't a joke. No. Oh, dear God. Anyway, so guys in chat, when I was telling you my hands were swollen because Tammy thought I throat punched somebody, which I wanted to. But that's why my hands are all swollen now. So I have no idea how I'm going to work tomorrow.
What time?
I mean,
what
I
time
know
of the night was that for you?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Sun going down. Critters coming out. Mark upstairs going to sleep. And I'm banging on the flipping
Were you
door
trying
like
to
Fred
figure out
Flintstone.
how to break the door down?
Carolyn, now I know. I mean, and thank God. I mean, when I think of it this way, remember when that guy tried to break into my house and he tried all the screens and all that? I did think of him. I thought, wow, this place is really hard to get into. There was no means of me getting in. And because the windows are double paned, they're thick, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So all I could keep doing is, I mean, banging as hard as I could, you know, I mean, just taking anything I could to hit the window. I mean, what the flip were the neighbors? Well, who knows what the neighbors were thinking? They probably were thinking nothing. They probably didn't even hear me. What a joke. What a flippin' joke. I was cussing. Oh, man, I was going around this house like a lunatic. I was so mad. Oh, gosh.
Oh my God.
When I think about it, I think, oh, my gosh. Oh, anyway. Can you imagine, for whatever reason, it started to rain? And I'm sitting there outside
all
in my
night,
pajamas in the rain
all night.
all night. All night. I mean, I wouldn't have had a cover. I would have nothing. I would have been holding Polly, scared to death. Something was going to jump over the fence.
See, you should get an Apple Watch
Yes, I should.
because you can call from it.
I'm gonna get one.
Now you know it could save your life.
Anyway, that was it. That was it.
Crazy.
That was scary. You know, it's scary because you're right in your own home. I mean, you're in your own area, and yet you can't get into it. That's what's so bizarre about the whole thing.
And this was when I was calmly sitting and making a rose?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Isn't that funny how our lives are, one person's doing this and the other one's banging on the door for, be able to get into their home.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Skipper.
Hi, Skipper. Skipper.
You're on mute, Skipper. Oh. Hi, Skipper.
Hi, Skipper.
Hi, Skipper.
Skipper.
You're on mute again.
Skipper. Skip. Skip to the loo. My darling.
Skipper's gone.
Oh, there she goes. She didn't like my song.
Oh my gosh.
I'm batting 1,000 tonight.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Aries girl.
What do you eat? Are you eating more of those little things?
I'm eating the nuts.
Oh, okay.
What little things?
The little for your digestion. Lemon.
Oh, no. I'm eating the nuts.
Okay. Where's Scooter at the party?
Aries girl. Well, I think she had a bunch of people going up to Buffalo.
Yeah.
I talked to her earlier today. How's Chance? I don't know. Aries girl. Aries girl. Aries girl. I'm thinking of someone else too besides Aries girl. Aries girl. Aries girl. It wasn't Aries girl. Who the freak was it? Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me crazy. I'll have to look at my email. Hi, Nancy.
I love it, Koopy. Add it to her file, Kevin.
I was just wondering, because you're not in Utah anymore, and then you moved to the East Coast, right? And now you're back in Utah? Are you that way? Or you're used to... I don't remember.
Have you heard from that one girl? I don't know why her name is just a brain fart to me. I can never remember it. The cute one with the husband going into rehab, and then we thought the guy that was heading to rehab was
No, Alyssa, where are you?
Alyssa. I don't know
I was
why I can't
using
remember
my
that.
username. And
I haven't seen her for quite some time.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't even that Aries girl. I don't think it was there. No, but I'm just trying to remember. Because you told us that story, right, about your childhood, and then you moved to East Coast, and then you moved back somewhere, right? There's a lot of that. Yeah, people are trying to start trouble, cloning people's names. Rhonda.
Or the kids' school so far, liking it still?
Yeah, they're doing okay, except Ethan has a stomach ache tonight, but I hope he's okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Hope it's not any kind of a freaking virus or something. Hi,
Yeah.
Sweet Pea. Oh, Sweet Pea's back.
Oh,
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea.
Well, that's Skipper, but maybe she was in the wrong profile. I don't know.
Oh, won't you dance with me? Remember that song?
Yes, just don't know how I would like this now. Vanessa. Sour milk and cookies. Forgot about. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette. What'd you end up doing today?
What did I do? I took a bike ride. I had to get Danielle's napkins and stuff out. That getting napkins takes a lot. I mean, it sounds like it would just be like 1, 2, 3, but it's not.
Yeah.
So I had to put all that together, and then I had to get Shannon's thing all together, and then I had to get them packed up. We went to the post office. Had a few phone calls to make. Did all that. What else did I do? Then I went for my bike ride. Came home, organized the craft room some more. Then we ate dinner. And then I went on, after that with the Rose. Not a lot. Didn't get a lot done.
Yeah. How's the weather? So you rode the bike, so it must not be raining.
No, it wasn't raining, but it got cooler.
90 here for the next few days too. Let me see
Oh
when
gosh, that would be nice. I would like 90. I really would.
Oh.
It was
Okay, tomorrow 91, Sunday 91, Monday 90, Tuesday 84, Wednesday 82, Thursday 81, Friday 81, Saturday and Sunday 79. So hopefully it'll start cooling down, I hope. But you know what? We have Indian summer, and in October, a lot of times it gets really hot.
Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh, that sounds so nice. We have the opposite. Like, it's going to be getting cold. Like, I said today, and the snow's going to fly soon. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it.
I'd be doing a happy dance. The snow's going to fly soon. Come on.
I hate it. Oh, my gosh, how I hate it.
I guess you always want what you don't have.
Maybe. I hate it. I like the hot weather.
I know you do. And really, if I could bag it up, I'd give it to you. I'm not kidding. I'd gladly take yours. Well, we're in such a drought, I mean, it's awful, actually.
What would you say?
We're in a drought.
Are you? Still, yeah.
Bad. Very bad. Very bad. We need water.
Let's see. Carolyn.
So you built that house from ground up that you're living in? You said something tonight. I heard you that you bought.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My dad designed it all, yeah.
Wow. So that's not that old of a house, right?
No.
Oh, okay. He designed the whole thing, huh? That's nice.
It is, yeah.
It's nice to have that from him. You know what I mean? Knowing that he did that.
Yeah, I know. I love the 4 seasons. You love them, Nancy? We don't get 4 seasons here. We get like 3 seasons if we're lucky, but usually it's winter, summer.
Yeah, ours is summer, summer, fire. That's what it feels like the last 4 years.
I would love that. I would love to be like, oh, it's going to be hot again. It's going to stay hot. It's going to be hot all month. Oh, we're going to get another summer. Mild. Oh, my goodness.
When I was young, I didn't care.
I hated getting cold. And I mean, in a way, yeah, it sounds good, like the first snow, whatever. If you're in your house and you don't have to go anywhere and everything is done outside that you wanted to get done outside, then it can sound all nice and cozy. But then if you got to go somewhere and,
Yeah, well, that's why my dad, because like I say, he was born and raised in Boston, and as soon as he could, he was out and moved to California. And I said, why did you want to go? He goes, no way. He goes, those winters are brutal. He goes, they are something wicked. He goes, I would much prefer to be in the sun. But he's the only one of all the kids that moved to California. The rest all stayed in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And he lived on the beach.
Pokeroo, you don't have to defend me anywhere. Don't worry about it. It's better just not to go. Don't go to defend me, please. I don't. I really. It's just irrelevant. So don't, please. Let's see. Deborah Vancouverton says LMN, especially where the only people around are construction workers to crawl in upstairs windows. That sounds like a scary conversation. Florida's hot, a little less hot. 2 weeks of wearing a jacket, back to melting again. Yeah, Florida can be way too hot. Like the summers in Florida, I've been there. I can't deal with that. That's like so freaking hot. California is great weather, Vanessa said.
Oh.
But I couldn't live in California. Because you have earthquakes and mudslides and fires. That's like...
See, that the only thing that bothers me, and I'm being honest, the only thing that bothers me is the fires. The mudslides don't bother me because I don't live in an area... I mean, I live close to the areas that have had them, like Laguna, where they had them real bad. But I don't live where it would happen, if you know what I'm saying. And then as far as the earthquakes, I mean, I've been through two of the major earthquakes that we had in Northridge and Sylmar. And I don't know. I just don't, that doesn't scare me. I mean, you know, you always wonder when one hits, is this going to be it? Is this the one that they're talking about?
The big one,
but yeah. But yeah, the weather in California, I mean, it's not like it used to be. I remember we would have summers, but the summers, then they'd be cool, and then it would get real hot for a couple weeks, but then it would be, you know, to where you could function. Now it's just 90, 91, very rarely 80s, especially where I live in Tribuco, I mean, the canyon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot more humid now, too. And like I say, I always listen to the weather channels on YouTube, and they were saying that we're going to become like Florida as far as that kind of weather. Mm-hmm. Why, I don't know. I don't know the reasons for it, and it's true. This summer, all of us were saying it has been so extremely humid for us. I mean, we're not a dry heat like Arizona, but actually I could deal with the Arizona heat much better, because when Mark used to have to go on business trips, I would go with him. And the heat, I mean, it would be sometimes 112, 115, but that heat was like an oven. I mean, you'd walk out and it would hit you like you put your head in an oven. Here, it's a lot more humid, which makes you feel a lot heavier, and you sweat and all, you know what I mean? It's a different sweat. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's different humidity than regular heat. But yeah.
So...
Oh, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Yeah. Good night, Tammy. See you.
Good night, Tammy.
Good night. So you got to work tomorrow. Did you get your Christmas stuff in?
Yeah. Got a lot of Christmas up.
Really? It's all up?
Yes, I do. Not everything yet. Everything is in the warehouse, but we have a lot of it up. The rest of it will probably be up by the end of next week, I would say. Oh, but all the fall is up.
All the fall is up?
Uh-huh. All the fall is up. Got that done. And like I say, I open tomorrow. I don't have to close, which is nice. I like the change. I don't like getting up that early, but I do like getting out, where I can still get a few things done, because by the time I get out, all the stores are closed around me at night. So at least I'll be able to go to a couple of them. And then I'm going to go to Red Robin, order my hamburger, because, you have your birthday month. and you get a free
Oh,
dinner.
yeah.
So after I always strategically do this. So I'll get my shopping done and then I'll call them and tell them I'll be picking it up and they do the curbside. I have it all figured out what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Auntie Cuckoo said she was at Hobby Lobby and filmed Christmas.
Oh, is Val here?
Yeah.
Hi, Val. Is all your Christmas up there? And how hot is it there in Texas right now? It's got to be hot.
You had dinner at Cracker Barrel? You had dinner? What'd you have?
Oh, I'd love. We don't have a Cracker Barrel right around here that I know of.
Yeah, ours aren't right around, but mainly in Binghamton.
Do they have good food?
Yeah, it's like a very homey place. You know what I'm saying? Like a homey place. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Like chicken fried steak type stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like big apple pies.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Boysenberry. Big salad.
Yeah, like they give you biscuits or corn muffins and with your, dinner, and it's like you eat at these tables. Like they have a lot of nostalgic stuff on the walls. And,
Oh, how cool.
yeah, it's nice. They have a big fireplace, and around here they have it lit, in the cold months.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to
And then
go
they have
to
a country
one.
store when you walk in, and they have like lots of
Uh-oh.
stuff in there too.
Yep, there I go. That's where I'd be.
They have old fashioned candy and so like all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. You always get the vegetable platter with dumplings, baby carrots, and fried okra. Jamie Fogarty, we thought you were gone forever. Where have you been? That wasn't, but you weren't the person that said they had dinner there. And oh my gosh. I think it was Domino Queen said that. I made their copycat chocolate Coca-Cola cake once.
Oh.
Yeah. I just got home from Burger King, Bobbity Bob said, taking my grandson for tea. Nice ride. You went to Burger King for tea? But I couldn't take him out of it. But I couldn't talk him out of it. Oh. Not nice. Oh, not nice. Ride for... I did try for chicken and veggies. You love Cracker Barrel, cornbread, and biscuits and gravy, Sleeping Beauty said. I spend more money in the store and then Costco. Dawn Marie.
I wish they'd build one around here.
They're usually a lot, like they're for travelers, so they usually situate them on a highway. Like that's why it's in Binghamton. It's right by the college, but people go on and off. And then there's one in Wilkes-Barre. And I don't know where else. They're usually, so that because they're people on the road like to stop in them because they're,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Koopy's watching Bella Mafia. She said the movie's good. I'm not watching it. I'm not done watching it yet. See? It's a good one. You won't like it. Maybe you won't.
They're usually a lot at rest stop areas. Yeah, right, Jamie?
Clarice said evening meal is called tea.
Oh, your evening meal is called tea? Really?
I didn't know that.
Because there's afternoon tea. Like they do that at the resorts up by here in the Poconos, especially when we went to this stone, a Skytop Lodge. They had tea at 4:00 and they would serve tea for the kids and then cookies. And yeah, they did that, and they did it at this other resort we went to. Where's the other resort that they did the tea? Oh yeah, up in Mirror Lake by Lake Placid.
Oh,
They did
cool.
the 4 o'clock, but it was tea. So you're calling tea dinner as well?
Hmm.
That's strange. I mean, I don't
Sleeping
know.
Beauty has a question about decoupage.
Yes. What's the question?
Don't know yet. I'm looking. I don't think she's posted it yet.
I wonder where Jamie Fogarty's been. Everybody's been looking for her. Some states in Australia call dinner tea as well. Really?
Huh.
But that would
I've
be
never
so.
heard that before.
Yeah, like you want some tea? But what if you really just want a cup of tea? If it's not a big dinner, it's called tea. That would get me so confused. That's like saying we call coffee dinner. You want to go for coffee? Yeah. No, I mean dinner. How would that would be so confusing.
So they don't have a word like for supper, dinner, evening meal.
Bite
It's
to eat.
just
You want to get a
tea.
bite to eat? I want to get a little something.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Tea for dinner. Oh my goodness. Mod Podge on wood. Who's saying Mod Podge on wood? What? What's confusing you? I stink at it. Someone tried to help me and it wasn't good. I've been trying to glue lace to wood and I did what the internet said, but it's not working. To glue lace to wood? What do you mean glue lace to wood? You have to put it, if it's like a fabric decoupage, you put it on the bottom and on the top. What's not good about it? Why don't you call in and show us? I mean, it's really hard to
Yeah.
advise you through a text.
Yeah, call in, Mike.
Call in and show it to us.
Clarice said that in Ireland it's tea also.
Then what is tea called? Afternoon tea? I'm going to need now. See, now I'm going to need these. And they're getting low.
Why your stomach's getting upset?
They're like a powder now. Now people are going to think I'm taking drugs. No, I just need them. She said it's not sticking. Well, she has to come show us.
Yeah. I'm surprised the glue isn't sticking to the wood though.
Afternoon tea is well, here afternoon tea is afternoon tea, and they only have it like at these resorts, and it's afternoon tea and like a little bit of cookies and stuff with it.
Cup of tea is called a cuppa. I'm gonna go have a cuppa. Lisa H.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sitting here under my heating blanket.
Oh,
I'm
dear
freezing.
Lord.
I think I am.
Oh,
I think I'm going to put on a cup of tea.
are you gonna have the sleepy?
Not the sleepy. I'm just going to have a. Oh, here she comes. I'm just going to put the kettle on. Right there.
Bubbity bub.
I'm here. I'm just getting the kettle
Thank
on.
you.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I'm just getting.
Carolyn?
I'm right here. I'm just
Don't worry.
putting the kettle on.
I don't bite.
Relax.
I can't hear you either, Danielle, so get on up here.
Am I in? Okay, so what's the problem? Sleeping
Okay.
Beauty?
Hi, Sleeping Beauty.
So I was on video with somebody trying, and she's learning how to decoupage too. Okay, so maybe it's like
Is
I
that
don't
my
know,
is
it's not
that my
working.
friend?
yes.
Is that my friend? How's she doing?
Hi,
Oh, no,
Deborah.
Carolyn,
How's
you got
she
two
doing?
people trying to to learn decoupaging. I think that the two of us need a session here because look at this. All right, so I bought all this lace, right? I
Yeah.
bought all this lace,
Right.
and it's beautiful. Okay, so I painted the box like she said,
Yeah.
but I've got all this lace, and it just looks. It's supposed to be blue lace,
Okay.
but it's just literally. It just looks stupid. It looks stupid.
Okay. Well,
And she
But
said,
it's
well,
sticky.
maybe, she said, maybe what you need to do is, maybe this isn't supposed to be showing, but that's the point of putting lace on, is to be doing this. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to accent colors with
well,
blue.
you know what? Maybe I would. Maybe it's like, hey, are you going to trim that up?
Well, here's the thing. She said I need to remove all these. Well, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know how to remove all these little things.
Now, is she
And I
the
tried
lady?
it-
Is she
I
the
tried it
lady in the
with this-
video, or is she the lady, the friend?
It's our friend.
Oh, it's our friend. Okay.
Okay. So
Well, she's brand new to this, so you
Yeah,
don't
but-
have to remove
but
that.
there's all kinds of people in the background trying to give advice,
Oh, I know. I know. Yeah.
and it's just not working so well.
Okay.
And so, I mean, I'm just not sure. Like, I put so much on there, and then she said, "Well, okay, so maybe what we need to do is pull it back up."
Right.
I've got enough lace, but I don't know. It's just this is not working well.
Okay. So,
It's not working well.
well, maybe I would see, like, there's flowers, maybe cutting them. What do you think, Davida, if she's doing that?
And see, I said that too, and she said, "No, no, no, you're not supposed to do that." So I said, "I think that we need a session here."
Yeah, you
Because
can cut it out, like just the
He's trying to learn, and I'm trying to learn, and we're both just. I
yeah.
Well, I don't know I don't know what's wrong with the top of it. It looks good. You just need to trim.
So
all of it.
instead, I'm making these new flowers. So instead, I got
Oh.
so aggravated. These are out of pantyhose. So I ordered a bunch of pantyhose, right?
Oh my gosh.
They're out of pantyhose?
That's
Yeah,
pretty
these are
cool.
pantyhose flowers. You just make the petals. You make
Wait
the
a minute.
petals.
What'd you use for the wait a minute. I want to know how you
What?
did that. I want to know how you
It's
did
A
it.
wire? You put a wire in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
look.
And here's the leaves.
Oh wow.
That's cute.
And so I sat and made these, and yeah, it's pantyhose.
Oh my gosh.
So you can just, I mean, you can make lilies, you can make all kinds of stuff out of it. And I got so frustrated with trying to learn to do this that I could have, like, I just could have kept adding petals, but I didn't. So I just stopped just to see if I could do it. So I ordered all these pantyhose, like a whole bag for $3 of multicolor ones.
Mm-hmm.
And you just take a wire, so you can even wrap it around
Uh-huh.
like this.
Right.
I wish I had a camera that poked down. And you
We
just
can
take the
see.
pantyhose and you slide it up in here like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you just take it real tight, pull the pantyhose down, take a piece of thread, go around and around and around and around, cut the thread off, just normal sewing thread,
Right.
cut the thread off, and then that's petal, first petal.
Those would make pretty flowers.
They make beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
It's just, I got so frustrated trying to do decoupage that I said, well, I'm just going to go make
Maybe
my
I would, you know,
flowers.
did you, well, you did okay with the napkin, right? With your,
Really?
yeah.
Okay. Let me just show you like the end
That's
project.
very
here.
good.
Yeah, I mean, I
No,
don't
because I
see nothing
still
wrong
see
with it.
tissue. I still see white. And I thought it was supposed to like be transparent.
I don't know. That looks good. Don't you think that looks good to be?
I do.
No, not
I
up
mean,
close. It doesn't. It doesn't. See? It's not good.
Maybe you,
I'm just
can I tell you
Faking
something?
it from a distance.
Are you
From a
sure?
distance,
Wait,
yes.
here's the thing. Maybe that looks like that might not have the third layer removed.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
No, it does.
You sure? Because sometimes it looks like
Oh,
it
I'm
does.
100%. I've got all 3 layers removed. It's that bad. It's just that bad.
Maybe on a white, maybe it just needed to be smoothed out more and on a white background, but it looks good from here.
I don't know. I think, again, I think, because I did the sponging and I did painting like she told me to do,
Right.
but I just think I don't know. I almost think I give up. I
You know,
can't,
I spoke to
I mean,
her
it's
before.
like the two of us
and
trying to learn
She
to
didn't
do
mention
this.
it to me, so how'd hers come out?
She just got as far as painting them and going,
Oh.
I'm not gonna, that's,
Oh, she didn't try the napkin, right?
no, because she's trying to help me. And then she
Oh,
goes, I
okay.
think we just need a one-on-one session with
I
Carolyn.
told her I would
And
do that. I said to her I would. That's why I'm surprised. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, she's busy right now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
And so I don't know. Not that I'm a quitter, but I just feel like sometimes you've got to admit defeat. And I
No,
think
no,
that
no.
this
You
is
should
one of
go
the
back
things-
to my first time decoupaging. Like, I decoupaged with fabric the first time, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so nice because it was, and my stuff got picked up by Mod Podge rocks. And I thought, like, oh, this is so great. And then Lisa said we were going to do napkins. And I was so freaking frustrated. I said I was never doing it again. And poor Lisa D at the end, she said, okay, we will never do napkins again. And I said, yes, this is ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But I didn't realize that Lisa really didn't have that much experience with the napkins. And so she didn't know about the saran wrap and all that stuff. And then Sassy Darcy was being real sneaky. And she was running in and out with saran wrap, not telling anybody. And so the next day I would say, like, I'm quitting. I'm not doing that. But then I'm not a quitter, so I can't quit. So I looked online and I saw this lady and she said, this saran wrap, and it would change my life. And I called Lisa D, and that was it. And then I love napkins now, and I hardly ever decoupage with anything else.
Yeah, now you're
Well,
pro.
I'm a girly girl, and I like doing things with lace.
Well, you
'cause I got
can,
all
but you
those-
could cut it out too. You could cut out pieces of it, like around
Remember,
the
I told
leaves.
you I was wanting to make those reefs. So I got all my stuff in. All my stuff is here. All my feathers are here. Everything. And yeah, I know, but there's got to be something simpler. Something's got to be easier than this. I don't know. I don't know. It's when I put it on, it was so heavy that it kept sliding around. And she said, put more on. Okay, well, I put it so heavy on, but now you're telling me that you're supposed to put it down on the wood first. And then I said that to her, and she said, no.
Yeah,
And I'm like, this is blind leading blind here.
For lace, you have to put it. You would have to put it on the wood first, and then on top.
Well, she was making me put it so heavy on the wood that it was just not, look, this just doesn't look right. Anyhow.
I wonder.
Again,
I have
it's
to tell
two
her.
people who want to pretend like we know what we're doing.
I know. I was going to say, how does she know what she's doing?
We don't. And I'll be the first to admit it. And it's like, I'm really trying with this decoupage stuff. And I ordered all this lace because that's my thing is I like lace and pearls and stuff like that. And then I got these flowers, right? So I get them in these big bags, like wedding flowers. They come in these bouquets.
Oh, I
We
love
have a
those.
place called
Sassy
Wedding
Dorsey, we're
Warehouse
just
here.
talking about you.
And then she asked me, okay, cut one of those flowers off and put it on here. And I'm like, well, this is going to look really stupid sitting up on top of this thing. And I said, shouldn't I cut these appliques out? And then she goes, well, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with this. It's like, I think we need to.
I can just see you too.
You can see, yeah, I was up till 2:00 in the morning with her and going, I'm just going to bed. I'm done. I can't do this.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know. Maybe I don't need to paint this box blue. Maybe I do need to cut these appliques out. And then I just don't know. It looks so stupid. It's so not right. It's not right.
Did you ever do lace, Davida?
Yeah, I mean, I've done lace.
And what do
It's
you?
what
got so
I'm
much
saying
glue
is-
that the lace is flat and it doesn't have no
I think
raised- it's
it
not
would
raised.
look nice if you trimmed it on
That's
the
what
top.
I think.
You know what I mean? You trim the sides. I wouldn't go down the sides with it.
Yeah.
And
Just the top.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. Again, I think that we need a lesson here.
Sassy Darcy, have you ever used?
I have really tried.
Sassy says
it's one
just
of the-
trim it. Sassy
This is one of
says,
the things that I have said that I'm really, really trying. And you guys know I've tried several times. It just seems like it's just becoming an epic fail with me. I don't know.
it takes
Sometimes
time.
you got to know when to hold them.
No, it takes time. It takes time. I mean, it does. But I think it'd look good if you trim it up.
My opinion.
Yeah, what's your opinion? It looks ugly. Here comes Outback trying to give his opinion.
It doesn't look ugly. It just needs to be trimmed.
Yeah, I would trim it
See,
up.
he's saying don't do it. That's his opinion, not to do it.
He said what?
Put the lace on the top. Don't put it on top.
See, this is a male.
It's too much.
The male version says just put the lace around the corner, the
It's
sides.
too much.
He said put it where?
Around
Just
the
on the
side.
side. Typical.
Yeah.
That's a male.
Listen to what I said. On the sides. Put it on the sides, not on the top.
I don't know. I mean, I do.
You
like
could
doing
just do it on the
things like this. I just
top,
finished
like it would
this.
be almost like a, yeah, now that is, you showed that in Slack, so that's like a wall hanging?
I like that.
Yeah, that's just burlap, and then I took some cardboard, and then I just did all this, made those flowers. This is just wire that I twisted around, and that's actual coffee beans. I shoved paper in there so I don't have to use any coffee beans, and
I
I
think that's
hot glued the coffee beans in. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make a
that's
tea
neat.
kettle next, but you know I can do those kind of things, but this decoupage thing, it's beating me. It's literally beating me.
Yeah, but
I
I think that's really
I don't
good
know.
for your first try. I mean, the
Yeah.
owls and everything, it might, you know.
No, because if you go to lace that looks like this to lace that looks like this, and it's got so much glue on it that it's flat lace. This is flat now.
Oh, glue, you're saying. I thought you said blue. Okay. So much glue on it.
Glue.
Yeah. Well, you do. Well, you would put it on the top to seal it, but I
It
mean,
was so white last night that we couldn't even see the top of the lace.
I wish I could have been in on that conversation.
yeah, I would like to. You
Fly
should
on
have
the wall.
taped that. Yeah, that would have been fun. Oh my gosh. Kind
I
of
don't
like my
know. She
painting
painted
instruction
hers.
when I wish
She got all
Scooter was
hers
there.
Painted, ready to go, and she's like, I think that we both need a session here because I don't know. And she may attempt it without anybody just to see what she's going to do. She's
Oh, she
like
better
that,
not.
so
I
she
told
won't-
her she better not because she said
it's- she's got them all prepped and ready to go.
I
and
know I saw
all the
that, but
candles.
she said I said because like
But-
she told me I sorted all the napkins and I thought she tore them all, like, and she goes no, I just put them in different seasons and stuff. And I said okay, well just hang on, Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I'll stick to my
Hi,
pantyhose.
Will Lisa. How are you? I'm just getting tea.
I think I'll just stick to making pantyhose and
Well,
'cause
sometimes
you
you have to walk away from something, just like I was going to throw out that rose that night. Sometimes you have
Yeah.
to walk away from something and come back. And really, when I was learning how to sew, which I still am, one time I was trying to make a pillowcase dress. And I had used that stupid stuff under the arms. What is it called again? The
Binding.
in order to make
Is
it go
it
around,
the
you just push it up
binding?
to
Is
get
it-
something.
Yep.
bias tape. The bias tape.
A bias tape. Yep.
Yeah. And okay, so the second time I was making the same dress, and I was following that Hobby Lobby tutorial, and I literally couldn't get the bias tape thing, and I kept pulling it out, and I said, "This is it." And I walked away, and I was so frustrated, and I said, "What?" And my friend said, "Just go back to it tomorrow." And I said, "Nothing's going to change tomorrow. I couldn't do it, and that's it." Right? And then the next day, I just went in and I did it. Sometimes you're just like overwhelmed and frustrated, and you can't do it, and you literally can do it the next day.
Yeah, I don't know.
It happens to
I
me.
don't know. I just feel like I feel like I'm doing something wrong, totally wrong. Like this owl, I ripped them so many times trying to put stuff on, and then I tried it on a bumpy piece of texture, and I don't know. It's just
I think it'll would be fine. I think what you should do is trim it up and then look at it. And then you might even want to do something like along the sides, maybe even like a little paint, maybe even if you sponge painted it with a little bit of dry something. What do you think, Davida? Or put some
But I
kind
was
of
gonna put a strand of pearls around this.
yeah, that would be good. Yeah,
Yeah, that would look good.
yeah.
And if you put the flowers, put, you know, not just one, but put like 3.
Well,
in the
she told me,
corner.
because I've got these butterflies to make that butterfly hanging thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna put butterflies on it,
Yeah.
and then the lace looks just so bad that I don't even know if that box is salvageable. Just looks bad.
It's salvageable.
It may look one way. And as far as decoupage, I only found one set of napkins the whole time I've ever hunted for napkins. They're like $8 for 20 napkins, and they're all the same napkins, so you don't get this big variety here in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't
So-
get it here either. You have to buy all the same, but you share them, or buy. So there's too bad you don't have a fellow Australian that likes decoupage. Deborah Van Couverman,
Yeah.
take up decoupage. You've got to get all the Australia people.
Is that what you do? Is you buy a pack and then?
Oh
just
yeah, and
send it back?
and then we share them. Yeah, so we buy a pack and then we share them. Lisa D buys a pack, and then people send me them, and
They're very expensive. They're $8 a pack here.
yeah. I mean, you've got to share them, share their wealth with the napkins, because otherwise, you'll have just so many of one napkin, and
But
Yeah, I can only
you
make
could
so many
also-
owl stuff.
You could also use tissue paper. Sometimes they have patterns or flowers on
oh
it
yeah,
too.
right. You know what you have? You know what Bella Mac sent me was rice paper. Do you have rice paper with the design on it?
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a printer, there were people that were buying rice
Yeah, I
paper.
got my crepe paper
but
and flowers.
Oh look, she got her stuff.
oh, you got your oh wow, is that your tissue paper?
That crepe paper that you
You got it.
Yeah, I got my light blue, dark blue, and pink. I remember I'm a girly, so I like pinky things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. And
But then my pantyhose came in, so what? Yeah. Who? Gail, you've got napkins?
I have napkins.
Gail, did you get your package?
What about
Yeah,
napkins?
but do you know what it costs to ship to Australia?
Yeah,
Don't
that's
do
what I'm
it.
saying. Yeah, it's crazy. That's the thing.
I don't advise anybody to ship to Australia. It's too expensive.
Well, yeah, I know from shipping to whatchamacallit in with J Bells, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I ended
it's not worth it.
up just when she wanted craft stuff, I would order stuff from what was it, Hobbycraft, and have it sent right to her address. Because for me to send her stuff from here and then have it
Oh, it's
shipped was
astronomical.
oh my gosh, yes, you don't know what I wish I had discovered that before. You pack
Not
up a
yet.
box, and then I literally last year around this time it was $189. And I was like, no, something has to happen. So
That's
then
nuts.
I said, bring them home. I'll try to repack them. And I repacked stuff, and I left stuff out, and it was like I think it was like $109, and it's so ridiculous. But of course, I thought she was dying, and this was going to make her happy. So yeah, sent that off. Okay. But then around for Christmas, I said, absolutely not, no way. So I went to Hobbycraft, and I had it delivered to her.
Well, Gail says she hasn't bought napkins yet either. Gail and I could swap, but the thing with that is I don't know. I mean, I could order them. I don't even know if Spotlight sells them, which is like your Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they sell them. There's no party place around here. When I go on eBay and try to hunt for them on eBay, there's just so bloody expensive.
It's
because
so
of the
funny that
cost.
napkin. I was just telling someone that I said that napkins have gotten so expensive that sometimes I'll look for a nice napkin online, thinking maybe people don't know about decoupage, but it seems like they all do, don't they, Davida?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
and prior to like a few years ago, I would have never thought twice about it. And I'm thinking,
I know.
there's got to be some people that still haven't caught on, and they'll sell a napkins at a regular price. But
Well, that's
So
why
then
they
show
do
you.
it.
So you just take the pantyhose, the colored pantyhose. You can get them in bulk bags, and you just wrap some sewing thread around it 2 or 3 times, and then just twist it, cut it off.
oh, thank you,
Sorry.
Nanny Love.
And
Just
what,
twist it, cut it off, and
What
then
gauge?
that's it.
Wow,
what gauge wire are you using?
that's really sweet. Thank you so much, Nanny Love.
No, it's not wire. It's these little flower sticks that Carolyn uses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that
And
what
so
you're
then you
using?
just take-
You're using the
Yeah.
flower sticks?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and then you just cut the pantyhose. And if you want a darker color, then you double it, but normally just one time, and job done. It's done. I just did that one right here in front of you.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, and if you get a lot of those
If you
make
want it to
really
be
pretty.
round, you just take something round and you press it like this, and then now you've got a round petal.
Right. Did you see that somewhere, or did you think of that yourself?
No, I've been watching it on the tube.
Oh, on the tubes.
Yeah,
Okay. That's cool.
because I was trying to Google those flowers you're making, and I come across these,
Mm,
and I love fabric,
yeah.
working with fabric, and so yeah, it's just they're so simple. You can make one rose takes 12.
Oh, okay.
And what looks pretty is how it's that different color down at the middle.
Yeah, I got all these different colors. It looks like,
Mhm.
and I guess you could buy some pantyhose and tie dye them.
Yeah.
I don't know, but these come in like that. I don't know. They look like they just all been tie dyed.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Are they specifically for that?
No, they're normal. They're for whatever kind of crafts you want to make.
Oh, they're for crafts, though.
Yeah, it's in a bag of rags.
Oh, bag
Comes
of
in
rags.
a bag of rags. Nylon. They call them nylon rags. So
cool.
it's simple. And even the scraps, I use even right down, if I get down to this little bit, I use it for a little tiny petal or something. You make the smallest of petals.
Cool. Did you make a painting with your fingers?
Me?
Yeah.
That's somebody, yes. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got mine over here, but mine's not finished. I just got my fan brush in for trees. Yeah, mine's right here. Mine, we're making a lake scene. But I just got my fan brush in.
That's good though.
So we have to do
Yeah,
the trees.
okay. Up close, these things don't look good, do they? This is going to be at a distance. There it is.
Oh, that,
Oh my gosh, yours is good.
that looks good.
That looks real good.
Did you use a fan brush for your trees?
No, that's my fingers.
You used
Wow.
we had to
That's
stop.
all your fingers?
We had to stop because I didn't have a fan because I couldn't find my fan brush.
Even my little mountain was my finger.
Oh, I love it.
Really?
I'm looking
Yeah,
at the
almost
trees.
my finger.
How'd you do the
Just back and
trees?
forth. It's dot, 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 dot.
That's pretty
That's
good
how-
to do. That's pretty good to do
Dot,
trees
dot,
with
dot,
your
dot, dot,
finger.
dot, dot, dot.
Are you serious?
That's real good.
You didn't use a brush at
Yeah,
all?
my pinky. Nope, my pinky was with the tip, and
Yeah.
then I dot, dot, dot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because
If I put too much paint on, I got yelled at.
Oh yeah, we yeah, I know. We stopped because of the trees. Because I didn't have that. I couldn't find my freaking fan brush.
Well,
No,
how come you can't do yours like that?
Well, I don't know. She said, well, and I said, well, I'll find my fan brush maybe tomorrow.
It's
But
a long story,
I was
Rita.
getting stressed. And I said, I wish Scooter
I
was
was
here. I
too.
told her, I wish Scooter was here because she would do it worse than me. So then, but you know, she kept saying, oh, you're doing really good. You're doing really good.
You are.
But it was a lot of stress.
It was a lot of stress comes with that.
Yes. It was very stressful. It wasn't, yeah.
If you dot too much, you'll know about it.
Yeah. It was stressful. I told her, I said, next time Scooter's gonna be there to do worse.
Poor Scooter.
I need someone to take the pressure off.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I understand that. I do.
But I think those
Yeah, I
are
did
good
that.
for using your fingers.
Well, we used a brush at some points, and then
I
she
didn't
said,
get that far. I wanted
Use
to
your
do a
hand.
small one to get it over with.
and then the next day she said, can you set aside about 2 hours for us to finish our painting? I don't have my fan brush yet. Okay. But I got it now. So it just came today, actually.
Well, I don't know.
You know how
I
hard
did
it
it
is to
and
find a
it's-
fan brush in like even in Walmart, just a fan brush by itself without buying a whole big thing. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. So I had
Buy
to
at
order-
Michael's.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. But I didn't have one around me, so I just ordered it on Amazon. And I'll probably
Yeah,
find
that's-
mine. You know, I probably have
Everything's
three of
on
them.
Amazon in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. And candles next. Are you doing candles?
No, I'm gonna stay away from that one. It's too stressful. She asked me to, but I'm gonna stay away from that one. She can do her candles while I do my pantyhose.
Scooter Deb is
I'm afraid I'll do it wrong.
the best. You
Doesn't
the
she
flowers,
quilt?
too?
I am interested in the resin,
Oh yeah, the resin
but
she's
you know,
doing.
I need to knock out one craft at a time because I'm starting so many projects because I'm also trying to get some Christmas stuff done
Oh wow.
that I just need to focus and knock out some of these crafts at a time.
Right.
I am trying. If anybody knows how to make a teapot out of burlap, please let me know
A
because I
teapot
have
out of burlap?
Googled, I've YouTubed it, and nobody so far has done it. So I want to be able to set it on one of those hemp things. Either I'll cut it in half and post it to the frame, or I'll set it upright because I've got a teapot. Because this will be a teacup. I've already got this ready. So this is going to be a teacup, and I'll just go around and around. And if I have to cut it in half, then of course I'll cut it in half, and this will be my frame. But that's my thinking. It's like I see it in my head, but I got to figure out how to do a teapot. It would be easier if I could find somebody online that knows how to do it.
Never seen one like that.
No.
No, just a picture. I've seen where, I don't know, I've seen where they've taken jars, but I don't want jars. I want to start from scratch, build it. Preach Queen's in the house.
Hi,
Hey,
Preach Queen. I don't see her.
Queen.
I don't see her yet. Maybe she's up on there.
I
Good
haven't
night,
done the
Pokeroo.
teapot yet,
You have
Robbie.
a show on TV?
I've just done the coffee cup, and it was just a piece of cardboard that I rounded. But even after that one, because to me, I see a lot of mistakes on that one. Even after that one, my friend told me to take that a plastic bottle, which makes more sense,
Mm-hmm.
cut it in half and use that instead of the cardboard because the cardboard looks wonky. So she did help me with that one. I'll do that. It's just I got to figure out how to make a teapot.
Right. Yeah. And,
You could paper mache that. You could use a pop bottle and cut it in half.
Oh, what kind? A pop bottle.
soda
Yeah,
bottle.
Plastic.
Oh,
Soda.
soda.
And cut it down a little bit less than half. And then you could paper mache the spout, because you could paper mache onto the plastic bottle and form your little spout, you know, that you would use to pour the tea out of. And then make your lid. You could do that with maybe like a lid to, oh, I don't know, butter, or maybe even a pickle jar or something, a small one that would fit with the size of whatever size you make the teapot. And then put a you know, a dresser knob on the top of it on the lid.
Well, I've got the wooden beads that I would put on
Sassy,
it.
let me see.
Oh yeah, perfect.
What, Sassy? Oh, I'm back in the chat. Sassy said, see my...
But anyhow, that's what I'm doing. This is what I've been making. This is my new projects.
Hi,
and
Alley
I'll get these done.
Okay.
You see, I just took that leaf and I just already shaped it, just sitting here.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And for a leaf to get that feel, you just take a pencil
Mm-hmm.
and you squeeze it around that way. And then there it is.
Cool.
There you go.
Let me see the flower you made again, the one that you finished.
Remember, I quit because it was 2:00 in the morning.
Right, right. Cool. Cool.
I just wanted to see if I could do it.
Uh-huh.
And I've got these little bead, what do you call those things you get from, it's got like beads, stems. What do you call them? The inserts where it looks like it's
Oh,
got
the
a,
stamens.
yeah, whatever she's calling it. I thought that would be cute, putting it down in there
Yeah. Yep.
where it has something maybe stick up. But
Right.
you can make the bird of paradises out of these. You can make the lilies out of these. You can make daisies out of these. Beautiful, different flowers.
Cool.
I don't know, I just like it. And I like the silver showing in the background.
Yeah. Cool. Have you done anything on your Cricut?
No, I need to crank it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you just get a Cricut?
No, I've had it. It's just Carolyn stopped doing Cricut stuff, so I did too.
Oh.
No, I'm going to get back because there's a few things I wanted to do too, you know, especially with Christmas coming up and some of the stuff
I
on
think
there.
the last thing I cut on the Cricut was the sit to sit. It was a motorcycle. Here it is. This is the last thing I cut on the Cricut.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
cool.
And that's going to go on his coffee cup. So well, that was upside down as all get out. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the last thing I did. It's going to go on his coffee cup.
Cool.
I just think I'm going to stick to fabric and not decoupage. It's
Well,
too stressful for me because I don't do it right.
well, I think you just
I
need.
just wanted
Yeah,
to
but I think
decoupage
I
fabric.
just think maybe because you had someone that didn't know how to do it teaching you, and I don't know, you know, that could be something. Oh, you know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try a little
Lisa
bit of that
D.
acrylic pouring. I'm going to try that. Did you see
You're
them?
gonna do what?
Acrylic pouring?
Yeah, I've
just
seen that.
pour it.
Yeah, and
I've
so,
seen it too.
but you know what they did it on that was really cool that I didn't know you could do it on? It's, you know, like those signs you get at the Dollar Tree say love or family.
Yeah.
They do it on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw this one video. It was crazy.
I haven't seen it do it on that. I've seen them use dust pans and all kinds of shapes, and they just pour the stuff on top of it.
No, it doesn't have a steaming press on it. No, Henny. Hi, Lisa
So would
D.
it cover
Lisa
up the
D
wording?
is here. Lisa, can you help? Oh, Lisa, can
Oh,
you
yeah,
show,
Lisa, come here.
can you help Sleeping Beauty? Could you give her the advice on this thing, please? She's very
Her
stressed.
advice is, I think she needs to quit.
She's very stressed on this. Can you just help her out? Look at this.
Yeah, Lisa D, it's I'm doing something totally wrong. I know it. I know I am. And again, it could be because neither one of us really know what we're doing.
Probably.
But hey, we do give it a try.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a session of, oh, just stop. It's getting too frustrating. And Sure, you know what I mean. It's like, oh, I'm going, because she's got OCD, and I'm just trying.
Yeah. Well. You're looking? Okay, she's looking. Show it to her now.
Oh, this ugly box,
Yeah.
Lisa D. I'm trying to decoupage a lace box. You can even see that I put so much glue on it's turning it yellow. This was a perfectly brown blue box.
So I,
So the flowers are turning yellow and they weren't yellow?
No, these are white and these are supposed to be blue.
they look white and
But
blue from
I've
here.
got so much glue on them. Yeah, but these are all blue. I've got so much glue on these things because I was told you got to make it really heavy. And I can't even see the blue now. So I don't know. And instead of it being raised, which is what I'm trying to go for, it's a flat surface because of the glue. But it wasn't sticking.
Are you still looking, Lisa,
anyhow.
about this lace box? What do you think? I think if she trims it up and then she wants to put, that's good, a pearl like strands around the side, I think it'll look good.
And you could put half pearls on where the flowers are those little ones. Put it in the
I
middle
mean,
of
it's not a
those.
Yeah,
special
yeah.
box. It's my sewing box.
Yeah, you could do that too. Accent it
Oh,
with
no,
those
I've
little.
glued it. I
With
just
this,
keep my needles and stuff in it, my sewing needles. So it's not a special box, but I needed something to practice on
right.
because I have bigger pieces, and that's the reason I bought the lace. Except also for the wind chimes is lace. I bought the lace for that, but I don't know the applique. I thought I need to cut them out. She says no, you're not supposed to cut them out because you want to see the lace. But seeing the lace, once you glue the lace, I don't know. Maybe I don't need to do it on wood. I don't know.
Lisa? Let's see what she says.
Is she
Wallpaper.
just laying in bed? Is that why she can't come up?
I don't know. Lisa, what do you
No,
think?
she hates us.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going to say that, but okay.
I don't know. I just think decoupage is not my thing. Robbie Bob says wallpaper paste usually dries clear. Well, I was told to get this Mod Podge.
Oh, she didn't understand what the problem is. Let me see. The problem is that she put the lace on and she doesn't think it looks good. And she thinks it has too much glue on it. And I think if she trims it up and she wants to put pearl buttons around the side, I think once she trims it up, it'll look much better. What do you think? And don't just agree with me.
Yeah, don't, because I'm on
Truthfully, don't.
I can tell you it's got so much glue, and maybe that's how it's supposed to do, but I don't know. If that's it, then that's it. I don't know. Maybe it's not best to do it to wood. Is what I'm thinking.
No, I'll show you something.
And then she said you can put it on this.
I'm gonna get
Somebody
some
told me you can put it on jars because she got her jars ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
I use
can.
it all the time
Yeah,
on
I've
jars.
done that.
All the
Get the
time.
scissors,
I love
trim
jars.
that up.
Carolyn, where are you going?
I'm gonna get some to show
Lisa,
her.
come on, Junior.
Oh, I tell you.
I'm not going to bite.
Outback's sitting here with a pair of scissors telling me cut it up.
Now, if you don't like it, Sleeping Beauty, you can always throw it out like Carolyn would.
Yes, see,
I'm kidding.
somebody gets it. Somebody gets it. That's what I'm
Now,
thinking.
this is my
Because
absolute
I got
favorite.
this glass one. Remember, I showed you guys this glass one, and I was going to put some of this lace around it, but I don't know. I don't know what this decoupage would like. These lace. I don't know about fabric decoupaging.
Okay,
don't know.
let me show you something. Literally, I went from that video where I hated decoupaging and I told Lisa D I was never doing it again to my about my second time decoupaging being this, which I did on my own. I didn't take the hinges off. I didn't even plan to match it like that. Do you see the matching there? That just worked out by itself. Okay? That would be there. That worked out by itself. This is one of my favorite napkins. Lisa D gave me this napkin. I love these napkins. And if
And that's
she
after
ever,
you were going to stop.
if she ever had any extra, I would love them. But anyway, this is my absolute favorite napkin, and I still can't believe that I did this, and much less
Wow,
on
that's beautiful.
my second time. And the reason I like this napkin is it looks like it's when you use a napkin, you see how it looks like it's hand painted?
It looks hand painted.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. And
But
the
you
way
see, it doesn't
matched
look.
up. I didn't take the hinges off. I tell you, I was like freaking out. When I was doing that, I was freaking out. I think I was calling Lisa as I was doing it, saying, "You're not going to believe this. I can't believe this." And then look, that's not all. There's more.
There you go.
I did the inside too, okay? And this is a baby that Carol Boyce gave me. Carol Boyce, keep her in your prayers.
Oh.
And on the bottom,
Oh, wow.
Isn't that
Look
pretty?
at that.
and this was literally like one of my second projects. And I made Scooter and Moo a little box, but theirs was paper mache. But this is wood. So so napkins
But that's paper to wood.
yeah, it's
I'm
paper.
trying to go fabric to wood.
Okay, I'll show you some. I've done fabric to wood. I've done little chairs and a table. And I told you it was picked up from Mod Podge Rocks. I've done it in little strips. So you can do fabric on wood too. But I think it's just because you have to trim it up. Now the other thing I was going to show you. This is a napkin on a jar. And I've done them in a crackle too. But hold on, I'll focus in a second. This is just a napkin on a jar.
Very pretty.
And this is
Is
like,
there a different way to do fabric though? Mod Podging fabric.
well, I did it in strips, but yeah, just that you would put it on the bottom and the top. Right, Davida? Do you think there's
Yeah.
any big difference other than that?
No. No. I've never known of a difference, and I did material on that one Mackenzie Child plate.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, people
I
do them
love
on
that,
plates.
Carolyn.
Yeah, people.
Wow.
Yeah, people do them on.
I love
plates.
lavender.
You know what?
Yeah.
Like a glass plate that you get at the dollar store here. People do fabric on those, and they come out really
That's
nice.
what I did. Yeah. I used fabric.
And you just put it, do you put the glue down first on the plate?
Yep. And then you lay the fabric down, and then you cut it to the size, and then you Mod Podge over it.
All right, I can try that. I've got some plates here that I could Mod Podge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even like coasters, glass trivets, like if you have ceramic coasters, you can paint those over again, or tiles.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do those. Carolyn, highlight it so I can see it. I have an idea. Oh, okay, let me highlight you. Show her your box again. She has an idea.
Is this Lisa
Yeah,
D
well,
talking?
Nathan just
Yeah.
cut it. And he tried to make it look better, so he just cut it.
Oh, he just cut it?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, okay.
Well, it does look better.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I think it hanging over was throwing you somewhat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it looks better. You could always like embellish some of the middles with those little pearls and
Keep in mind, this all is supposed to be white. Again, because you can see it's white up here. But again, I think it's because somebody was telling me to put more.
oh,
I
you
don't know.
mean the background of the lace?
It's all white and it's a white and baby blue. But I kept being told to put more and more and more on it. And then my flowers everything started turning colors.
Yeah, but it still looks white. I mean, it still looks white and blue to me.
Okay, do you see where those little flowers are? Like that one that looks like it's on the vine, and then the other two down and then the other one. I would put
Those
flat
have-
pearls in the middle.
Those
To
have
be
so much
true.
glue on them that they feel flat to the wood.
Oh, glue. I keep thinking you're saying blue. They have so much glue on them. Well, they would, I mean, flat to the wood is probably going to be the case because you had to glue it on there. But the only problem is if you want the blue lace to show, paint it white.
It's
But then,
white.
but then wouldn't
Oh.
she have the same thing with the white then, Jackie?
Then the white wouldn't show. See that these are all raised up, but these are all flat. I don't know.
No, you can't use a glue on
an-
pokeroo. That'll never work with fabric like that. Not like a lace like that. It'll make a bump and stuff. It won't be.
You can't do it.
With a glue gun? No, because it'll, you know how hot glue gets, it gets, like lumpy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want to use a glue gun not on that. Outback is saying, please paint the fabric. Yeah, she said,
No.
blue. I thought blue too, Lisa.
I love the way he's talking to her and chatting. He's in the same room.
He's so in an, I don't even know where he's at.
Haha, pokeroo.
I don't know.
What do you
Again,
think,
I
Lisa?
think
Well,
I'll
we're
just-
waiting for Lisa
I
D's
think I'll
big
just
advice.
stick to my flowers.
What happened? She cut it off. Yeah, Outback cut it off.
He cut it. So now it's like,
I mean,
I think it's went from bad to worse now. So
no, I don't think it went from bad. It definitely is better than it was. Don't you think so, Davida?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
And I think if you cut one of those flowers from the part you cut off and glued it to like the corner on the bottom, it's going to have continuity from the top. And if you do a couple of those little flowers and decoupage them onto the wood on the corner on the bottom.
you mean those pack of flowers that she told me to cut off?
No, the part that Outback cut off,
Yeah.
is there a part of a flower on that, the applique looking flower?
I got a whole strand of this stuff. I bought a whole
Okay.
strand of it.
So
It was
if you take
$3.
one of those and cut it out, actually cut the rows out, and then decoupage that onto the side on the bottom and the front with the bottom, it's going to bring continuity to that. And I think that would look good.
You can clearly see what it's supposed to look like.
Right.
But once you add Mod Podge to it, it doesn't come out to look like that.
But I can't think what else she could use that would keep it adhered good.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Do you, Carolyn?
Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say that? What was the last thing? Because I was just getting the tea and some more tea. Go ahead.
Well, she was thinking, she has to, I
I said
couldn't
this
think
is
of
what it's
another
supposed to look
glue.
like before.
Right.
Before you add glue to it.
Right, but you're going to have the glue on there anyway. It's going to be like stiff. It's not going to be that it's going to have that lacy feel because you have to put that on there in order to adhere it, right, Davida? There's no other way to.
Yeah, right. No, it has to,
What's the
yeah.
difference in fabric Mod Podge and Mod Podge? Is there a difference?
Well, I mean, it's just probably the consistency of the glue, but it's still going to have a stiff, it's still going to be,
Right.
you're not going to be, it won't feel like lace. Let's put it that way. You're going to feel like a sealer on it.
Yeah.
So I keep seeing Deborah saying use wallpaper glue.
Dries clear. But it would still
I
be
don't
glue.
know.
It's not, she's just talking about clear, but it would still be like a glue. Yeah. The People's Team for Justice, Scooter's link will come around. Nightbot keeps dropping it throughout the night.
So
Oh,
Jackie's
Lisa
saying
gave
that
it to you.
that the fabric glue is thinner. Maybe I need to thin this down, Jackie. Do I need to thin it down?
I was going to tell her to put batting under it and wrap the fabric around, pull it tight, and fasten it underneath and upholster it. Okay, hold on.
It
Upholster
would
it.
look
Here
more
we
like
go.
a pillowy effect.
But she has a latch on it, Lisa. How would she? It wouldn't close right. I don't think.
maybe I could add the pearls to the side.
Yep.
Maybe I need to rip that up and make a pillow top to it.
You could.
Me
Jackie
and
says
my
you could
crab.
thin it a bit, but I didn't use a fabric. Like when I did those little chairs that I did, I used just regular Mod Podge. I use a different one for the napkins because I think Mod Podge is a little too thick. The regular one, even the paper one.
I think I don't need to quit my day job because I cannot be a professional crafter.
You've used wallpaper glue on painted wood. It works.
Yeah, that's what Deborah kept saying.
That's what Deborah's saying. I'm reading that. And
Now Jackie's saying, no, don't use wallpaper glue. I'm just so confused.
tell her to take it off and then
Only wrap around the sides, leave the front. What does that mean? Only wrap around the side.
At flat lace. Wait. What, Sassy?
That's what Deborah's talking about. Deborah's talking about equity. Equity, that's what she's talking about.
Is this what you're talking about, Deborah?
Well, it's Bondcrete, but it's equity. That's what she's talking about. It's wood glue.
I think I've been kicked off.
No, you're here.
No, you're here.
Please, no.
Did you know this?
Is it?
Let me see what she says. Only wrap around the sides, leave the front.
Deborah, is that what you're talking about?
I've used wallpaper glue. Well, let's see. Takes a minute for the chat to catch up to the Zoom. Just put on a thin coat, leave it overnight to dry, and then look and see if you want a top
fast.
coat. Okay.
Only wrap.
So she said you could try to put a thin coat on and then see if you need a top coat. That's what Jackie Burns is saying, and Deborah's saying she can't see that. You can't see it?
Let me show it again.
Because you're spotlighted. It's as big as it'll go.
It's called Bondcrete.
Bondcrete.
I'll wait for the chat to catch up. I don't know. But what's Lisa saying? Saying wrap it around the sides?
Yeah, I think she's saying like upholstery, but if she wraps it around the side, Lisa, it would go under. I don't think the box would close properly. She says she powder mix.
Deborah's saying powder mix. I don't know. I think that I never thought of making it into like a pillow top, but wrapping the lace around the side, I don't know how that would look. Because then you would have to Mod Podge that. It's the only way to get it on there.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think what she's saying, wrapping around the side. I'm saying here. Oh boy.
I don't know. I'm just going to keep making flowers and then do my wind. Can't wait to do those.
You're doing wind chimes?
Yeah, I'm doing those that I have hanging over here.
Oh, yeah. You know what I want to do is cut some of my bottles with my bottle cutter and make some chimes. You cut the bottles?
Well, no, these are just made out of these hoops, and you hang. You do. I've got a doily. I call them doily, or you can put lace in here, and then you just hang down lace and some fabric, and then beads and feathers, and that's what I'm gonna do. Is these.
Right.
They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We do it for some of the women here. They make them all the time. But they do 3D wind chimes. They take their hand and they do a wire around it.
Right.
And they take that wire and they do the two of them. And they put a bird. They literally wire everything. Everything is done by wire. And they weave in and out of them.
Cool.
They're weaving with crocheting thread. Anyhow, that was my
That's your
question.
dilemma. Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
let me see.
I just think that two people trying to learn how to Mod Podge, it becomes a driving lesson.
Well, you definitely need an instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would love to see your door, Deborah. Makes me want to try it. What? Oh, the
Okay, I'll
back of your
quit
door.
talking.
She did the back of her door. Deborah,
Oh.
Deborah decoupaged her door in vintage ads with wallpaper paste. But that was heavy paper. Interesting.
Well, that's it.
That's
I
it.
would just come up and show. Yeah, that's all I wanted to show.
I like
won't
'em.
take it back. I just want to figure it out. I took a nap. I hung up from had some phone calls and video chats, and then I took a nap and thought we were doing movie night. So then
Oh
I
yeah.
thought, well, while I'm at it, we were talking about crafts, and while I'm at it, I got a big problem
Yeah.
with this thing because it's just like,
Well, I
all
think we
ugly.
are going to go and do some type of a. Is that new episode out on the? Is it's not out or is it?
9 Perfect Strangers, yes.
The new episode is out.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
why don't we do a members? I
Yeah.
think we'll move it over, guys, into the members movie night. So
Yay.
I'll put the link in the members
Yes.
on the members post, and then we'll watch that episode because that won't be too long, and that'll be a good. It's only 3. That'll be good. And
Yeah.
Yeah, wake up. Time for
I'm
the
awake.
Oh, Danielle.
I woke up for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Danielle. I
But I
think
didn't wanna
she
go to
hasn't been
sleep.
chatting, so I think she's sleeping.
oh, Danielle sleeping.
And she wanted to see it bad.
Oh boy, Danielle. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't see her going back here.
Uh-oh. Is her sister's baby shower, is it tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Before I go, Carolyn, how's your daughter? Because
She's okay. I mean, she's hanging in there. She's feeling better. I mean, she's not terribly sick, so that, knock on wood, that's good. My son, I talked to him today, he goes, she called me up crying hysterically. And he goes, and I thought, okay, well, you've had 2 vaccines, you're going to be okay. And he goes, I'm sorry. He goes, wow. He's like, she was like freaked out. I said, well, yeah, she is. And then he's like, I just can't believe it because she's the one that's like double masks and does this and does that. And it's like pushing that vaccine. And he goes, and I can't believe she, I don't, what are you going to do? I don't know. But
Yeah.
have you guys
Danielle
heard
here.
from Mama Ames?
I was asking about Mama Ames. Did you hear? Oh, there's Danielle. Did you?
Oh,
did
good.
anybody hear about Mama Ames? Did she post in
Uh-uh.
there about her family?
Not that I know of.
Concerned about her.
Yeah, I know. They're all vaccinated except for Ethan. And just wonder how he's, how they're doing. I don't think her husband, did he have many symptoms? Because she wrote me, but she didn't seem like they had symptoms, bad ones, or he didn't have them. I don't know.
How do you know he had it then?
Oh gosh, I think he got exposed and then tested. Lisa, do you remember?
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
My head is like so crazy. I can't remember my own name sometimes.
No.
So seriously, it's scaring the crap out of me. Yeah, I think I know she said everything was good. She was just worried about, I think she was worried about Ethan because he wasn't vaccinated. Most of all, so.
He had been vaccinated,
Who?
but
who?
didn't she say that
Her
the
husband has,
got
yes,
it?
her husband's been vaccinated, she's been vaccinated, and her husband got it. But I'm saying, like, Ethan is 9, so he wasn't vaccinated.
Oh, see, my son just got his second. He's 16.
Uh-huh.
He's the first one to have it. and he did fine. He did fine.
Oh,
but
she did post something? Oh, let me see what she posted. Here we go. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to put the members' number in there too, in the post. So if you're a member, you can join us with the stuff. Now, let me see. Let me see what she put. Where is the... Okay, Mama Ames, Mama Ames. Mama Ames says... Okay, she put that. That was a video. That was yesterday. I don't see anything, Danielle. Jumping in to offer cash.
That's a pretty one. Sleeping Beauty.
I don't see it.
they just take such short time.
Mhm.
I don't.
I guess that's why I like doing these kind of things. I don't get bored.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
I
real
don't. I
pretty.
don't see an
Something-
update, Danielle. I must be missing it, unless.
Something that takes too long for me, I got to move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. I'm gonna put this stuff in there in the meantime for the members, and then.
What color's your Cricut? It looks like
Don't
orange.
go
Yeah.
there. Don't go there,
Okay,
Davida.
okay.
It's
Okay.
champagne.
It's champagne.
Don't go there.
All right. All right.
My Explorer is green, and my Joy, I've got a little tiny Joy.
Really?
But we
Oh,
made
you got
those
the Joy?
trophies. Yeah,
No, she has got a
Yeah, it's
Maker,
empty
a
office.
Joy, and a Explorer.
an Explorer. Because I started
Oh, she's a hot
with
shot.
the Explorer. No, I started with the Explorer and the Joy because it come with it. It's a package.
Oh,
They come together. It's a combo.
cool.
And then
See,
the
this,
Maker came out. I wanted the Maker.
this is
I
where
wanted this one.
this is
Now
where-
it's come to a Maker 3, and I just can't afford those.
this
They're
is.
not, this one
Well,
was
you don't even need to.
$699.
They said you don't even need to unless you want to use that smart vinyl, and then you've got to buy all new vinyl.
But, yeah, and you have to buy what they give. You
yeah.
can't just use that thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it even if I could. Now, this is where my mind's at. And this is why when Jimmy tries to talk to me when I'm writing an email, and I say, please don't, because I can't write the email then, I just put memories instead of members. Okay? And that's what happens when I'm writing emails, because then I start typing what I'm saying to him instead of what I'm supposed to be writing in the email. Oh my gosh.
Well, this is what I'm going to do while we're watching the movie.
Okay. Maybe I'll do
What time is it there?
All right. Now.
3:30. 3:33, guys.
Oh, it's
3:33.
Oh, 333.
Oh, wow.
333.
See, you thought about that at the right time, Davina. What time is it there?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Post this to all channel members. Okay, so there's something in the community chat, and I'll post it here. Let me see. In the moderator chat. And then there's my thing playing the lullaby. My dee dee dee. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me go back here and say goodnight to you guys. Good night, guys. Thanks for the moderators for doing everything, taking care of the chat. God bless. Prayers for all that need them. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for
Much
coming.
love and prayers, all.
Yeah, and
All
all
right,
the
love you.
members go to that post and come on over and join us at the movie night. All right?
Yep, I'm
All
in.
right. All right, we'll see you there. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody,
Bye.
you stay
you
here.
leave.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know how to leave.
No, you stay.
Oh, I